Bob Nash is out as the Rainbow Warrior basketball head coach. Just kidding, April fools. It's actually the opposite, as Nash receives a one-year contract extension with an option for a second year. After 2 years at the helm, Nash has compiled a record of 24-36. Of course, the team struggled in his first year since his hire came after signing day. However, with his extension, Coach feels it will bring stability to the team as they recruit for the upcoming and future years.
It's only going to help us with recruiting, knowing that our staff is going to be around for the next couple of years. We need to win 18 games or make it to postseason play, and if we do that, then we get the option year. But those are things that we have on our agenda every year.
Now, Nash was entering the final year of his initial 3-year contract that pays him almost $250,000 a year. Well, there's no question winning is contagious, and for the Rainbow baseball team, they hope it continues to spread. The Bows have won 5 of their last 7, including 3 of 4 against nationally ranked Coastal Carolina. Now Hawaii is ranked 24th in the Rivals.com poll, plus they're currently 8th in the RPI rankings. But right now the team isn't focused on rankings, they're more concerned with keeping the winning momentum going.
I just think that there's a good team chemistry. Like, everyone gets along well. There's nobody that doesn't really get along with everyone. It's just a fun atmosphere, and everyone's excited to come out every day. Everyone gets here early, stays late, gets here ready to work every day, and I think that's definitely what it is.
We've been beating some people that are more talented than we are, position by position, but they're doing it because of toughness and playing together as a team and not beating themselves. Now they just got to keep doing that, and it doesn't get any easier. It gets harder now from this point on.
The Rainbows begin WAC play this Friday night when they host San Jose State at Les Murakami Stadium.
Payday for his job. I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. UH men's head basketball coach Bob Nash receives a contract extension today, adding a year to the original 3-year deal he signed back in 2007. Plus, there's an option for another year.
I think the university has just shown a vote of confidence that they think that I can take the program in the direction that they want it to go.
Pays the same, about $240,000 per season, and his option year automatically kicks in if the Rainbow Warriors win at least 18 games or makes it into postseason play. Perfect timing for Nash because it's full court press as far as recruiting is concerned. Signing period starts April 15th.
I think, having an athletic director, an administration to understand the importance of, having a contract extension in place during the recruiting season is very important to keep those recruiters who might be using that against you, keep them at bay with the extension.
Team went 13-17 last season, 24-36 in 2 years under Nash, and hope is Rainbow Warriors are just 1 or 2 recruits away from being a WAC contender.
Coach Bob Nash is resting a little bit easier tonight. He has the job security of a new deal that extends his time as the head coach of the UH men's basketball team, and with signing day coming in 2 weeks, the timing was crucial.
Well, when you only have 1 year on your contract and recruits to know that, or other coaches know that, it becomes something that they could use against you in the recruiting wars, and we didn't want that to be the case this year.
After about a couple of months of negotiating after next season, Coach Nash gets a 1-year extension that keeps him in charge through 2011. As for the 2011-2012 season, that's an option year that's mainly based on performance of his squad. Per the Honolulu Advertiser, Nash's salary stays at $240,000. UH did not release the final figures, but confirms there are bonus incentives.
Or maybe the terms of that extension to get that extra year. Is there something within the next year that has to happen?
Well, over the next couple of years, there's some measurements that has to take place, and that's basically being able to win 18 games or get to postseason play. So it's things that are attainable, and we're going to work to do that anyway. So it's just a matter that we have 2 years to get it done.
An 18-win season would be an improvement over the past 2 years. Hawaii has won a combined 24 games with 36 losses with Nash as head coach.
Doing, everybody? Let's talk sports. Rainbow Warrior head basketball coach Bob Nash has been given a 1-year contract extension by UH, which will keep him on the Hawaii sideline at least through the 2010-2011 season with an option for another year. Nash had 1 season remaining on his initial 3-year deal, which paid him around $240,000 a year. That base salary will stay the same same but will include various bonus incentives. The option year will be added if Nash earns a postseason appearance or wins 18 games in one of the next couple of seasons. Nash was hired to replace Riley Wallace, for whom he was a longtime assistant, but wasn't given the job until after the signing period for recruits had begun. The Bows went 11-19 in year one and 13-17 this past season. Nash says today's announcement will help in the recruiting effort going forward.
When you only have 1 year on your contract and recruits to know that, or other coaches know that, it becomes something that they could use against you in the recruiting wars. And we didn't want that to be the case this year.
I look at the recruits he brought in last year, and I'm very pleased with a couple of them, and I thought that he needed that vote of confidence to be able to have a chance to bring in those same type of recruits again this year.
I want to be successful. I want this program to be successful, so I put those expectations on myself.